Hey y'all, it's Albie. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be going over my review of When the Duke Loved Me by Lydia Lloyd. So I feel like a lot of people are familiar with Lydia. She has a really successful Instagram that is so much fun, especially if you love the history side of historical romances. She is your gal. She has the most amazing knowledge of like almost minute details of historical romances. Like she had a post about like stockings and their significance in historicals. For example, like the stockings that were in again, The Magic by Lisa Kleypas. You know, Elaine has them on for a specific reason. Not gonna spoil it, but I mean, her brain, I just wish I had that capacity because she's just wonderful. She has posts at least 3 times a week, and they're all really educated and detailed and fascinating. I just love her knowledge. I wish I had that as well. Well, anyway, she wrote a book and I read it. So thank you to NetGalley for sending me an ARC. I really do appreciate it. This was set in England in 1815. I'm not fully sure on my history. I don't think it's between Regency and Victorian. Is this Georgian? I'm not quite sure. But anyway, we have our hero, John Breminster. His name kind of confused me. And Catherine Forster. So we have like, I don't know if it was a prequel or not prequel, a prologue, or if it was chapter 1, but John is kind of a dirty birdie. So it actually begins 7 years, or I think like 1812, 1808 at a party, and John is like in disguise. He's not wanting to be like the heir to his dukedom. He's pretending to be like the cousin of the guy hosting the ball who's a vicar. So he's like, oh, I'm just a vicar. I'm, you know, demure. I'm not trying to get in your crinoline or whatever. And so he goes to the party. He causes a commotion. He like has some women sort of like fooled and beguiled and nearly compromised. My goodness. I'm like whoa. And that really, Catherine, she's really like, this guy is a jerk. And so we have some years later. Catherine has a complicated history. She has some like financial problems and like problems with like her like upbringing. She's like semi-compromised. I don't know if it was fully delved into, but like she's got some tarnish on her. She's definitely not the diamond of the first water. She's more like the pebble. So even though she has money and class, it's sort of like, you know, oh, you're not really of the Joneses of the 10. So it's more like a, we'll invite her to be nice sort of thing. And so she doesn't have the easiest life. I mean, a lot better than some, but you know, she's got some tarnish to her. Our hero definitely is a rake, and Catherine is definitely not the simpleton good girl that people assume and procure that she is. I will say there was a secondary character who I really vibed with, and that was John's younger sister, Henrietta. I really hope she has a book. I don't know if she'll get book 2 or what, but I really did enjoy her. She really reminded me of Darcy's little sister in Pride and Prejudice. No, I've never read Pride and Prejudice. I really should. I've never read it. I love the movie. I love the BBC with Jennifer Ethel Ely and Bridget Jones. What's his name? Colin Firth. I like that one a lot. And I love to pieces the Keira Knightley, and I don't know his name, but his Keira Knightley, Rosamund Pike, who is my birthday twin, although I'm a few years younger, and Carey Mulligan. So I love the, oh, I can't remember the director, but he did Atonement. He did anything with Keira Knightley in a corset, he did. But I love that one as well. So yes, his sister Henrietta is a good bit like, I can't remember Darcy's sister's name. I'm terrible. I just know Alexis Bledel played her in the Bollywood version, which was Pride and Prejudice. I don't know. I forgot the title. But definitely a fun story. It was a little bit chaotic, so like the storyline wasn't really lunar, singular. It had a lot of twists and turns along the way, which I kind of liked. I know some people don't love that, but it reminded me of like the old school historicals. I've not read that many, but like I know of the lure and the shame or whatever that can come from them, and like they're so like whatever, you know, they're just like, they're not correct, they're sexist, they're all this. I'm like, well, wouldn't you expect that? I mean, they're kind of like, you know, it's historical, you know. It hasn't always been great for the lady folk of the world, and so I don't mind that in historicals. You know, if they had heroes that did the stuff that they do to some of these heroines in contemporary romances, we'd for sure have a problem. Yeah, Colleen Hoover. Just kidding, just kidding. But yeah, I really did. This was a really fun story. It was a lovely debut. I enjoyed our characters. I enjoyed kind of the crazy storyline, and I really loved Henrietta. I really hope she has a book that comes out soon. As always, I've rambled on too much, but I like the story. I like the book. Hopefully you will as well. It is, I think, $4.99 on Amazon, so you know, like a Happy Meal. You know, you can get a book and one that's enjoyable. So yeah, that's my review. I didn't want to give too many spoilers, but don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will see y'all soon for another video. Bye everyone. Have a good day.